We have very productive members. Our members are their various workplaces. Testimonials abound positively for them. It will be difficult for you to get into an establishment and see and be responsible for our members. Our members are very credible, responsible, and their input to development, growth of their establishment, and in general, national development cannot be overemphasized. Anywhere you see a our member, be free to our member and staff.
Head contribution to national sector. Tomorrow is the day for us to maybe take part in the first ever UNI-Africa Regional Conference.
Who are we expecting at this conference?
We expect the Honorable Minister of Information and National Education, Alhaji Mohammed Idris Malaki, for the special guest. We also expect the Honorable Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Enrique, and the Honorable Minister of Net. We also expect the Honorable Minister of Culture and Creative Economy. We expect so many ministers in the government and capitals of industry. We expect special guests, High Chief Ojuku, SCC, who is the National President of National Association of Government Friends Forum.
Saddle side by side, two pretty pieces of gospel-related craftsmanship. It's a very lucky, happy man too, because of the way he has been handling the secretariat of UNI-MEI and UNI-Africa. Friend and brother from another country in Nigeria here is Kip Jacobs. He's the regional secretary of UNI.
Thank you very much. Solidarity forever.
Leocadi, she came from Cote d'Ivoire. She's been here before and she's here again. She's the one that came and saw what's here and took it back and said, where you have sent me to go, I have seen a barren land. I've seen a promised land, a land that flows with milk and honey. We can all go there and assuage our best hour. And that's why they are here on the second mission, the greater journey. She's the regional coordinator.
Viva Uni, viva! Viva!
Our own mother, sister, who is from Nigeria, from Ondo State, sojourns in Lagos. Every one of you knew as the head of Asbifi what role she played and contribution and impact she made to national development, and such elevation skyrocketed her to the leadership of UNI-Africa, such that she is the president of UNI-Africa.
Solidarity. And to my sisters, our agenda, our strength.
Your Excellency, the President of UNI.
Solidarity.
Forever.
Coming here, I feel at home. Not only because I am a Nigerian or because I'm a Nigerian, despite the fact that I was Asbifi, the Association of Senior Staff of Bank, Insurance and Financial Institution President for 2 times. I was also the Deputy President of Trade Union Congress. Despite that I was in Trade Union Congress, I always see NSC as my home. And I have. And coming to Abuja, when we know we'll be coming to Ratawu, we said, is it possible for us to come to Ratawu without coming to NSC? And we also said, is it possible for us to come to NSC without me going to TUC? So we need to keep on balancing because we are all workers. Despite TUC, HNSC, what matters is that we are workers, we are employees, and whatever decision we are taking, we must always take it in solidarity. So once again, I want to say thank you for this opportunity, and I will invite the regional secretary to be able, because he's the engineer and just a political leader, to speak on behalf of the region. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Comrade President Oyinkan. Thank you very much, Comrade President NLC and Paul, for the warm welcome that the UNI-Africa delegation is receiving here in Abuja, Nigeria. I'm here with my colleague and Comrade Yukadi, who is the coordinator also of the UNI-MEI sector. And this is actually my second time in Abuja. The first time, Comrade President Joe, I was invited by Comrade Kwazi at the time when he was General Secretary of the ITUC Africa. So, Comrade Joel and I are very passionate about what it is that we want to do in terms of organizing workers within this continent. We think that we can do a lot to strengthen our collective bargaining campaign, and we are working very closely together as the Africa Global Union Forum with the ITUC Africa and affiliates to achieve our goals in organizing. Just lastly, I can't be a South African here, my President, not talking briefly about what is currently happening in my country. It's a sad day for all of us in South Africa, because what we see today is a recurrence of what we experienced as Black South Africans in the late 80s to the early 90s, where black on black killed each other. And all of this at the time was orchestrated by a dark force that did these things to destabilize us as Africans. And we see a recurrence of that today again, where some South Africans are now blaming African foreigners for the problems that we have in our country. The problems of unemployment and poverty. And as the labor movement of South Africa just last week, all four federations, for the first time in our country, came together and said enough is enough. We cannot allow this to continue. And four federations issued a statement against the vigilantism and the barbarism that is taking place in our country.
We can stand as guarantor to them in this business of. However, a few issues, especially on the last statement by the scribe. We Africans, and we discuss problems that affect us in Africa. I was among the first people that wrote the COSATU shoulders when this development came up. And I did that letter based on my sense of patriotism as a Pan-Africanist. And up to now, despite the fact that people met last week for saying that, they didn't have the courtesy of acknowledging our letter. That is on Africa. I tried to meet their president, my colleague in Geneva. It wasn't fruitful. On African in the sense that even as students, we contributed money, organized protests to dismantle apartheid in South Africa. We were among the people that mobilized to stop Thatcher at the airport until apartheid regime is dismantled. We did everything humanly possible. And this is not the South Africa of our dream. Never, heck no. I think, yes, this issue of the theory of people undermining governments and victims It's common. Look at African studies. The responsible government will go after the sponsors. They will go after them and not to say they have uncovered them. And they should not use that as an opportunity to get at their political opponents.
Jollof rice, fried rice.
Let's see it now.
This jollof rice. We have goat meat pepper soup. Fried rice and fruit salad.
So what are the proteins apart from this?
We have
fish.
We have fish. We have chicken. Yes, and then there's fish.
Bring water, let me wash my hands and start.
Yeah, good day, sir. Good day, sir. So how do you feel that Natal will consider the hosting right?
Sure. I feel over the moon. I feel highly elated and deservedly we have hosted this, gained the hosting right, and we've hosted the advanced team that arrived in Nigeria and paid courtesy visit on NLC and National Secretariat. Tomorrow is the day for us to maybe take part in the first ever UNI-Africa Regional Conference.
Look, the AI and workers affect workers differently in the various sectors. For example, if you go to the transport sector, you now find self-driving trains. In some parts of the world, you find self-driving cars in some parts of the world. So the disruptive impact that it has on employment is real. In the media and entertainment sector, what we found is that the produce of workers, artists, songwriters that get replicated by AI, and they don't get their royalties for it. You know, some of these songs are produced with figures that looks real, and it's not properly labeled, so it basically deceives the public as well.
Tomorrow is a meeting of gathering of our workers in the media and entertainment in Africa to determine how we can work together, how we can resolve issues together, and what are the things we do in different countries that can assist workers in the other countries. That is what the discussion is.
And we achieve the greatness that he has reached for us. So once again, I want to say a big thank you to Mr. President for what you have done for us as a union. And we pray God to continue to bless you and keep you.